Alright, so this is PS Designs, I think it was like Venom 2. They have Venom 1, Venom 2, and I think Venom 3. This was the design that I liked the best, just because right in here it just kind of flows better. In here, I was kind of hoping this would be down just a little bit, but it's not. If you notice something on it, I have it wrapped. So these come gloss black, but you could add just about any wrap you want to it. I like this one because it matches my Octane paint. So one thing about this is you can go onto American Muscle and you can probably spend twice, if not three times as much for the same thing, same from PS Designs. Or you can get on Amazon, eBay, spend like, I think it was like 80 bucks, something like that. It's pretty cheap. I will have links down in the description for it. I think it turned out pretty well. I'll even put a link for this wrap that way so that you kind of have a visual for like, okay, this is how this one's going to look compared to others. So let's get into the install. All right, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to cover painted surfaces that might get damaged with tape. See, I have it up on the spoiler and I have it on the trunk lid. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find your camera, use your Sharpie, and you're just finding your center line. So now I have the center line for the trunk to spoiler. So never mind the mess. I have so much stuff going on right now. So this does not have a center hole in this one. So I'm going to measure between these two, make a mark, and that's what I just have to line up to. So let's get that done. And there we go. So I got 4 13/16 was the middle. So we're just going to test fit, and we're going to figure out our gap. About right there is where the zip tie needs to go. And then the other zip tie should go about equal. Now y'all get kind of crazy with these. I've seen people use blunts. I'd say let's just wait. We're just gonna know that we gotta put it on there. So we'll put this up there. Your main thing is you want to make sure you have gap. And you want it to be equal gap. So like that. That fucking came off. That's still good. Say there. And there. Okay. Let's double check. Now when you do have this on, you have some play. In theory, I should be able to line that up. And these holes. That one I'd actually like to go down a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm going to get these two drilled and staged. Alright, so for starters, I'm just going to use an 8 pilot. I'll drill these two, then I'll aug them out with the bigger. We have a 25/64 to finish it off so that we can get the rivets in. There we go. Okay, so now let's get the tape off right between there. Okay, so here's the tool, here's the riveting tool that comes with it. It's just a 7/16 nut, yep, 7/16 nut, your rivet, you just load them in right there, tighten this down, tighten that down, while holding this, trying to keep it away from your paint. So basically, you're going to push that in until it stops. I am not left-handed, by the way. Then once you have that, this should feel nice and secure. Then just loosen that out like that. And there you go. We have destroyed the spoiler. And there's that. So let's get the wicker bill back on using those two holes. That way so we can get the rest of them lined up good. Let's grab our wicker bill. Let's get them tight enough to hold it, but not so tight to where I can't manipulate it. Oh, there's the garage door there, and that fucking hurt. Alright, so holding that up a little bit. That's good. That's good. Anywhere was going to be messed up, it was going to be right here. That one's going to be close, but it'll work. Go. Like I said, you have a little bit of play with it. You don't got to be exact, but I hate to mess it up. So let's take this back off, and we'll get the rest of our holes drilled. And then it's almost ready. So I'm just going to go through, eyeball my centers. Okay. Time to get the riv nutting. That sounds so wrong. Alright, so now before I ever even start peeling this off for final fitment, we are going to test fit it. I like it. So, next step is final install. We'll take off the this cover and get it installed. And there you have it. There's your Wicker bill. So you notice I did a little something extra on this. Added some red forged carbon fiber. It kind of matches the paint, the octane paint. I think it looks pretty good. So a little side note on this, all these things were bought on Amazon. If you get on American Muscle, you could spend 3 times as much for the exact same thing as what you're looking at right here. These are actually from the manufacturers that make them on Amazon. It's not replicas of their stuff. It's just they buy stuff and mark it up a whole crap ton. So I'd say that turned out good.